Okay, well, we're day 4 into our trip, heading from Bourke to Cobar. We started out a few days ago. We travelled to Goondiwindi, where we stayed at the showgrounds, wasn't it?
Yep.
Showgrounds for the night, which wasn't too bad. And then we left the next day. It was pea and rain, all the way to Moree, and eventually it sort of lined up as we got to Walgett, where we stopped in a free camp at Walgett, just on the edge of town, which wasn't too bad.
Yep.
Had lake views, water views.
Met the local policeman there. He's the livestock police, and who said that he was doing a big livestock case and a murder case at the same time. So they're
Pretty friendly
pretty
bloke,
diverse.
actually.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
was
very
really
friendly
nice.
bloke, yeah.
So he was coming to have a chat with us for a while. His wife's a teacher there, so she's really busy with the school there, the high school.
Yeah. So then we went from Walgett. We had planned to go directly to Cobar, which is about, 400 odd kilometres, but about an hour heading out from Walgett, we got a phone call from the Cobar Caravan Park to say our site had been flooded by an excavator punching through a water pipe or something, and so that sort of made us change our plans a little bit. Last night we stayed in Bourke, which actually turned out to be okay. We had a bit of a look around in Bourke, and there's plenty to see there.
Yep, it's been a long time since I've been to Bourke. I think I was about 13 when I ventured out to Bourke for the first and last time, and it's changed a bit.
But it's got a really good exhibition centre actually, where we went and had a look. It's just got lots of history, I suppose, about Bourke and that whole region, and the Darling River, and what the Aboriginals' life was like before white settlement, and then right through the 1800s, 1900s. So a really, really good exhibition centre that is definitely worth stopping and having a look at anyway. And no doubt we'll probably need to come back here at some point to spend a few days, I think.
Probably worthwhile even going and jumping on the, the PV Janda?
Something like that, the
It's
boat, the paddle stand.
A paddle stand. Went down, had a look at it, but they'd closed off for the night, so we didn't get a chance to go on it. But it's only, I think it was about $18 for an hour trip.
For an hour trip, yeah.
So, and everyone that got off, it seemed like they had a good time, so well worth going to have a look at that, I reckon.
But this morning it's at least sunny for the first time since we left Brisbane, so beautiful sky today. But we're heading finally to Cobar, where we're going to stay for one night and then on to Wilcannia for a couple of nights. So we'll see what we can get up to in Cobar. G'day everyone. Well, I thought we'd give you an update as to what we've been doing in the last few days. I think the last time we spoke we were heading from Bourke to Cobar, so we had planned originally to spend 2 nights in Cobar, but it was only one. And it's probably fortunate because it wasn't a whole lot to do, I don't think, in Cobar. Caravan Park was okay though, fairly big sites and things, and we managed to do a little bit of sightseeing around town. We went up to, they had this lookout there where you could look out over the town and also have a look at the open cut gold mine, which was pretty interesting. So then we went from Cobar to a place just on the outskirts of Wilcannia for 2 nights, and it was called Warrawong on the Darling. It was a farm stay, I guess you'd call it, where these farms had set up almost like a caravan park on their property, which was quite nice. It was a good break for us after driving for so many days in a row. It was good to have a day off where we didn't do anything and just relaxed around the caravan.
It's got really nice campsites where you can go down onto the Darling River.
Yeah.
Got to be mindful though, if it's been raining it gets a bit boggy down there.
Yeah, we were a bit unlucky. There'd been rain obviously before we got there, and we couldn't actually get down onto these unpowered sites right on the river, which would have been really nice, but we ended up getting this other spot on a nice grassy area, which was good as well. But yeah, it was just good to have a couple of days or 2 nights, 1 day off of driving. And then we went to Broken Hill for 3 nights, which was really, really good, I gotta say. We stopped at the racecourse there, which is just, I think it's about 5 or 6k from the centre of town, just on the outskirts of town, and really nice grassy sites again, so that was good. And it was good again to have 2 days then where we could do some sightseeing around town. The first day sightseeing we went to, the first thing we did, it was actually bitterly cold. We had beanies and scarves and everything on, but we went and took a look at the living desert sculptures just on the outskirts of Broken Hill. In 1993, the council, I guess, commissioned some artists to create 12 sculptures made out of sandstone on the top of this rocky outcrop about 10k from town. And it was bloody bitterly cold, but it was quite interesting to have a look at and wander through all the sculptures and just have a look. It was really good. And I think you can even camp there actually. Just down the bottom of the hill there's a place where caravans can pull up.
We went to Silverton, which was actually a really nice place. There's a museum there. I think they charged about $6 to get in, so not too much.
Yeah.
But it was just full of history, and if you're doing any family research or anything, there's records there. It was amazing, the stuff that they had, and such good condition from all the people in the town there. It was really, really good. So from there we headed up and had a look at the Mad Max Museum. That was really good, really interesting with all their, what do they call them, interceptors? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, V8 interceptors. Yeah.
So not the original one, but certainly probably used in the movie.
Mad Max 2, I think. Mad Max 2 was filmed in that area, the guy was saying.
So it was really good. And the guy was a really nice Pommy guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, English fella, yeah.
So stopped off at the Silverton hotel for some lunch, so that was actually quite busy there. So had the old meat pie and chips and gravy,
had the fireplace going, thankfully, so it was a bit warmer inside.
So on the second day we were there though, we went out to the Royal Flying Doctors Service. Now, me being a nurse, I found that really interesting. I was quite amazed at how much actual funding that they have to do for themselves. I was under the impression that because it was health, that the government may actually pay for a lot more than what they do, but they do rely on funding, and they do get funding from the Queen and Prince Charles, and from in England there's a society over there that actually sends them money. and that, but they do an amazing job, and it's absolutely worthwhile going and doing the tour there, and having a look at everything they've got. It's really
Yeah, they take you to see the aircraft. They also take you to see the command centre where people are manning the phones and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
It's a pretty comprehensive tour.
Have a display of someone sitting at a listening to the radio, making a call out in an emergency, and how that call would proceed, you know, with the doctors telling them how to use the medicine boxes and everything. So it was really interesting. So from there we went up to on the top of the hill at Broken Hill, and it's to the line of the load, or line of load.
Line of Load Miners Memorial, I think it was called. Yeah.
There's about 800 plus miners that have died in that area over the years, and it was bitterly cold, so we couldn't spend a lot of time up there, but it was amazing to look at. They had how they had died. So, you know, people getting caught under machinery, or having tailings fall on them, or just so many different things, reasons why. And you could actually see how some of the things weren't happening as time went on, so obviously safety got better and better, so that was really good. Certainly went to the pub where Priscilla was. Yeah,
that's right, the Palace Hotel in the centre of town.
So that's where Priscilla did the filming, and next to it they had the shops there they have the, what is it, the High Heel Festival?
Broken Heel
Festival, that's right.
I think.
Yeah. So,
later on in the year, I believe it's that. Yeah.
So that'll be quite a good time, I reckon.
Yeah.
So then that was our time in.
That was pretty much it for New South Wales. So I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up this episode or video. And we'll do obviously some more filming as we get into South Australia and all the way up to Uluru in Central Australia. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and hit the little notification button. That way you won't miss the next episode when we post it in a week or so's time. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.